Welcome to section 2, which is entitled Zero Down Programs. Are there zero down programs available right now? The answer is yes. In fact, there are 3. Can you see that? Three of them. The first one is VA loans, okay, which is actually the best out of the 3. So if you have veteran benefits, which you can call me and we can figure that out if you can. We need your DD-214 and we can look that up for you and stuff. But VA is the best zero down loan program available. Okay, and essentially with a VA loan, it's zero down, and then you do have a upfront fee that VA charges, and that depends on your status with VA. Typically, it's going to range from 2 to 3%, depending on if it's your second time using it and stuff like that. And that upfront fee is wrapped into the loan. Okay, so you don't have to pay it out of pocket or anything like that. And then the best part about VA is there's no monthly mortgage insurance. Okay, mortgage insurance is essentially insurance for the lender in case you were to default on the loan. And on most of these programs, it's a decent amount of money. On VA, it's nothing. So you have 0 monthly mortgage insurance, which makes VA the #1 for zero down programs. Number 2, as far as zero down programs go, is rural housing, USDA rural housing. Okay, rural housing loans require a 2% upfront fee. Okay, so that's again wrapped in the loan, just like VA, and then it does have a monthly mortgage insurance fee, which is 0.4% of the loan amount. So take 0.4% times the loan amount divided by 12. And that gives you your monthly mortgage insurance. Okay, so it's a very good rate, by the way, on mortgage insurance. So rural housing is a great loan, and the key with rural housing is you have to live in what they consider a rural area. Okay, so for example, in Utah County, Eagle Mountain and Saratoga Springs, Payson and below are all currently considered rural. Now, Saratoga Springs and Eagle Mountain were about to go away, so was part of Spanish Fork, and some other areas further south. They extended that until January of 2014. Okay, and then at that point they're going to reevaluate, and that possibly could go away. In fact, most likely will go away. And so in Utah County, you're looking pretty much south of Payson. Okay, those areas would be considered well, like Salem and Santaquin, those are going to be okay. Heber is okay in other areas. So USDA has a website. You can check the website and see what's considered that. So that's rural housing. Option number 3 for majority of people is Utah Housing loans. Okay, so Utah Housing is a program that allows people to get into a loan with zero down. And it does have income restrictions, which, by the way, rural housing also has income restrictions, and that's going to depend on the family size. So from 1 to 4 people, in Utah County, for example, it's 77,200. 5+ people, it's 101,900. Okay, Utah Housing is different. It doesn't care about the family size per se. It's pretty much around 81 to 84,000, depending on which product you do with Utah Housing. Okay, so there are income restrictions. What Utah Housing's rates are and stuff like that are going to depend on if you're a first time buying a home or if it's your second or third. It also depends on if you are where your credit scores are, things like that. It needs at least a 640 for the worst program, or a 660 for the programs above that. So with Utah Housing, 1.75% is the upfront fee. The monthly fee currently is 1.35%. So again, take 1.35% times the loan amount divided by 12, and that's your mortgage insurance. So you can see 1.35 versus the 0.4 on rural housing, obviously a large difference there. Okay, you also have that upfront fee of 1.75, which I think I already said. So that's Utah Housing. Okay, it's a good program. It's kind of a hybrid FHA loan, right? You have a first and a second. So you have a first at 96.5% of the loan amount or the purchase price, and then you have a second for 3.5%. So that makes up your 100% loan. Okay, it's a very good loan, and it gets people into houses, which if you're looking at buying a home and you're thinking, hey, it's going to take me 5 years to save up some money, whereas I can buy now and enjoy the appreciation, obviously that's something you need to consider. And as we talked about in the previous class, renting versus buying, it's up to you there. So those are the 3 programs that are available for zero down. There's nothing else out there, but those programs are very good. So the VA, USDA Rural Housing, and Utah Housing. Those are your 3 choices.